Okay. I'm going to talk about 2 rounds that we had on Coastline the day Art subbed in for Paige. We play 2 rounds on Kitchen Defense on Coastline, back to back. This first round, we have 4 people on site, Smoosh in kitchen behind me. Art's playing bathroom.
Mario dead.
Nice, rotate out.
Yes.
Find a new
Jeff
home.
gets an early pick. From here, where I'm standing, this is why I like smoke so much on the site. I am able to smoke all 4 ways in from here relatively safely. And I can stand where I'm standing right now. I'm not exposed to service. I'm not exposed to lobby. And Smoosh is covering kitchen, so they're going to have to kill him to get me from behind. I brought barbed wire this time. I typically bring a shield, but I switched shield and barbed wire while in smoke, so I just didn't.
They're above me.
I didn't look to switch it back. Art gets picked to the drone hole, which is basically why you can't play bathroom. There's just nowhere good to stand. The huge soft wall exposed to service door, lobby, and drone hole.
I'm backed up.
Buck starts putting vertical pressure with a minute 40
Space,
left.
can you do anything about him?
Not currently.
Main door space.
I would love if you did.
We didn't have
I would love if
anybody
you did.
That's
anybody roaming up
Jinx.
top
Oh,
at
no,
first
Space
to
should've
prevent
been-
vertical pressure.
Please, space. I'll love you forever.
Hey,
Get out of there, dude.
Ashy in courtyard. Ashy
Fuck.
overhead.
Main store. Can you fix
Ashley's called courtyard. We knew somebody was front lobby, front door. So Smoosh just picked on, try to push out to equalize, or we'll bring it down to 2v3. I do not end up getting her. I anticipated her pushing me after that. Ying.
Yep, there isn't. One's pushing right now. Two. One's playing. He pulled off.
So you start planting at a minute left.
Grenade. They're planting. They are planting.
He pushes in. He doesn't say, but I see him pushing in, and I follow him because that's my chance. If he can't kill the planter, maybe I can. And if he does kill the planter, I can still cover him. Kitchen doorway gets called, and kitchen window. Kitchen doorway would be more priority for me. There's nobody actually at kitchen door though, unfortunately.
He's coming. He's pushing. He's pushing.
Ooh, I switched to my shotgun, dude. I switched to my shotgun anticipating Ying to be getting closer to me in kegs. And then I would have cover from Buck if I killed Ying, and it would be a 1v1. But Ying stayed back, and Buck was far away, so I couldn't shotgun either of them. And they had time. They still had like 40 seconds left, so they didn't have to like be pushing into me at that point.
I should have had kitchen window. I missed his head.
I just get stuck in that middle ground where shotgun is pretty much useless.
Got behind the wall. Immediately swung in the kitchen. Fuck. I think kitchen's better, but we need to have a better answer for above.
Go this time.
Jacob points that out.
We
We only need 3 on site. We don't need everybody, or 4. Nor are there really 4 positions to play. I bring a shield this time. Art is Legion instead of Rook. Everybody else, I believe, is the same. Yeah. We end up putting Legion off site, which, not the best drummer, not the worst. Probably more useful on site, but it's fine. My shield goes here. This gives me a little bit more flexibility in where I can stand in this box. I have cover from service door, lobby, and the hard wall to my butt. And I can lob, because service is a very normal push. I can lob my smoke grenades to service door from safety without ever having to expose myself. And there's also an ADS on this wall, and one right there. I actually think if, let's see if I ever see it. I know I do. I think this ADS is slightly too high. They can see this over the edge. I don't know if anybody, like, if they would be observant enough to see it, but on the floor or lower on the wall if you can get it.
Maverick, somewhere near courtyard?
Minute and a half, we get our first pick. At this time, last round, they were already pressuring site. So we've already bought more time by putting our roamers above, and we're not experiencing any vertical pressure yet.
Somebody's still on roof.
Yeah.
Waiting for those easy, cheap.
They got one. Kitchen door. Get to blue.
Kitchen
you
door.
can-
Ying starts pressuring kitchen
You
door.
can see if they push bar, right? Or blue, bathroom.
Yep.
Maybe
Smoking,
poison
smoking
blue.
kitchen
I
door.
counter
Counter her Ying with my
Who's
smoke.
gonna be on the kitchen door?
If she tries to
Kitchen
follow it up, she'll
So
have
you
to
got
come
drawn
to
on
the
your right?
smoke.
I'm in a blue.
Fuck, I'm gonna get
Another Ying.
I'm not blind.
I throw another smoke.
Go prone, go prone, go prone. Oh! You're getting drawn.
around.
Ah, dude.
Here, I expose myself to kitchen or service door too much. Nobody was there, and I had no indicator that anybody was there.
Dude, I tried to come down on him.
But I should be.
Ying's
I should
there
try to stay
at-
tucked
at,
behind the
kitchen
shield.
door.
I have one smoke left.
Oh,
Space dead, 30 seconds for plant.
duck lobby.
Another Ying. Another smoke.
Nice smoke. Fuck off. 15 seconds, smoosh
Another
over heel.
ranger.
Over heel.
15 seconds.
Going bathroom.
Op 4 has
I
located
position
the
myself to
bomb.
play
Hello.
with Jacob
10 seconds
Stay
left.
tucked.
I'm in.
Go.
and
6
force
seconds.
bucket into my shotgun.
Nice, there it is. Good job, boys.
Mission
Nice,
successful.
guys, nice.
So the two big adaptation, well, the biggest adaptation was putting somebody off site, putting another person off site, so we have two roamers, and putting our roamers above to counter vertical play. The second round, we did not have vertical pressure like we did on the first, and it came down to the last second. We bought a lot more time. They didn't execute nearly as early. I was able to use all of my smoke grenades effectively, my smoke canisters. And I had a shield in case they did push service. And so Sledge looked at service at one point and may have seen the shield and just decided it wasn't worth it. And we still have Barb anyway. But we did well at identifying what went wrong, what they did right, and how we should address that in the next round. And it worked. We alleviated a lot of pressure on the site. We didn't get any unnecessary picks onto us while we're on site, like through the drone hole. I countered Ying's utility with mine, because if she's going to choose to push through the smoke, she's going to at least take a bunch of damage.